Okay, this is Joe Leigh here for SecondsOut, back with Idris Virgo. It's been a long time. Yeah, man, very good to speak to you. Obviously, we spoke about you coming into this scene. When the Misfits card was happening in Sheffield, now you're on the fight card.
Oh yeah, I'm gassed, man. It's crazy that I've spoke to you about it, and listen, I'm here and I've done it. It's the same time I did that water throwing. You was there, and I said I'm gonna knock the guy out, and I done it, man. So you know what? You're my good luck charm, eh?
It's been a good journey. Obviously, the last year has been rough though, but to be here with a good fight against Anthony Taylor as well must be special for you.
Oh, very special. I'm very grateful for Mans Taylor, JJ, Sonny Brothers, and Street Fighters to give me this opportunity to be fighting on this card on the Saturday.
Yeah, you're fighting here from out of Shoot Fighters, training with JJ as well. How long's that been?
I think that's been happening about probably 8-7 months. So yeah, so number 14 doesn't know what's coming to him, man. You know what I mean? I was just sitting on the sofa waiting for a phone call. I'm ready, bro.
A lot of people will know what you mean by number 14 because when we did the face-off, you call your opponents by the amount of people you fought up until this day.
Yeah, that's correct. So every opponent, I don't call them by the names. There's no respect when we get in that ring because everyone knows I've been in low volume, but there's no low volume when they get in that ring. So they're numbers to me. So number 14 means number 14. That's who I'm fighting.
Yeah. How do you rate him amongst other people you fought? Obviously, he's fought pro before, but how do you rate him?
I don't really rate him. I fought a lot of pros and I fought a lot of tough pros. For example, Van Pooch, like his record don't speak to how good he is. Like Vouch Pooch will give him Pooch will knock him out himself. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that's it.
What happened in the ring earlier? He's quite loud, and I think you pushed him in the ring. It was kicking off.
Yeah, it was kicking off. I had to give him a little push to understand to to show him where he is. Like you're dealing with someone who's serious, who's actually come to do a job. But at the same time, I think he's giving me a headache, man, because all those say is ah. Well, he's gone now, so it's more kind of peaceful in here, I would say.
What do you make of the fight? What's going to happen? What's your prediction, Idris?
My predictions are the first and second round knockout. The only reason I say knockout because I believe 2 minutes in the round or 1 minute and 30 seconds in the round, he's going to clinch, he's going to get tired, and then the second round is going to blow him out of the water.
What's it like training with KSI as well? Obviously, he's the head of Misfits Boxing and he started all of this.
Motivation, he motivates me. Literally, he pushes me as well. Even sometimes I'm like, I'm tired. The guy's a beast. The guy's a beast.
Why did you come over to Influencer Boxing? And that can be, I guess, a more in-depth question because you had the pro opponents and you train like a pro still, but why do you feel like the Influencer Boxing space was the right place to come to?
Oh, honestly, I went to one of JJ's fights. I think it was in August. Went to his fight and I was shocked and amazed of how good it was and how good the promoter was looking after the fighters in the sense of this is public workout, investing into the fighters, make sure the consumers get worth their money. So that made me think, you know what, I'm in the wrong field, like professional route. Let's go down the misfit route and crossover boxing and see what's out there. And half of these guys, you can see what they're doing. They're training, they're dieting, they're putting everything on the line for it. So I've got to give everyone respect.
Do you think this space is the future, the influencer?
100%. This has brought a new era to boxing. A new era of boxing is here right now.
I have another one. Why and what made you kind of just touched on it. What turned you off traditional route, whether that's something to do with traditional route or influencer boxing, but why do you feel like you turned off or you were turned off by the traditional side?
Traditional route, there's too much politics going on. Promoters not really putting their money in their pockets for you guys at home who's going to buy your pay-per-view, who's going to buy your tickets. They're not investing, you know what I mean? They're not putting the money up, you know what I mean? And with Mans, Sonny Brothers, JJ, they're investing and it's just incredible what they're doing and what you guys at home are getting, you know what I mean? And it's worth your money.
Do you think this can send a message to traditional boxing fans of needing to grow social platforms, etc., etc.?
100%. Everyone should take the notebook out and they should take notes of what these guys are doing, and they will be successful.
Final one then. What message do you think it sends to traditional boxing? What message do you think it sends to traditional boxing?
What message I send to them?
No. What message do you think Misfits sends? Obviously, a 5-year deal announced yesterday. What message do you think that sends to traditional boxing fans and politics, businessmen, promoters?
Oh, they're here to stay and invest, in the sense of don't try skank and hustle the consumers. You know what I mean? put the money in it, and you make sure everyone gets worth their money.